friends, welcome to Sunflower Hill. I'm Tina and it is a wild and woolly day here at Sunflower Hill. It's not exactly the kind of day for outdoor gardening if you can avoid it. So I thought what I'd do is show you my leeks. I know, right? You can hardly contain your excitement, can you? I know. But it actually is quite exciting because what I'm going to show you is how to make leeks perennial. And that doesn't sound very exciting, but it makes leeks easy. It makes them so easy to grow, and you have to do absolutely nothing different. Just leave them be. It's actually a lot less effort and a lot less work. All right, so let's go and have a look what I'm talking about, and we better hurry up because it is raining. I hope you can hear me in here. We're out of the wind, but the rain is still coming down and the wind is flapping this greenhouse. What I want to talk to you about today is how you can easily grow leeks. You don't even have to plant seeds. All you have to do is go to the shop and buy yourself a leek to eat. You just need to be careful how you cut that leek up and what you do with it after that. Let's go and have a squiz at what I've done from a couple of leeks that I've bought. Okay, so this is my leek crop at the moment. This is from last year. I started with just a few bum ends of leeks that I bought from, there used to be a guy around here who sold organic veggies, and I'd buy the veggies off him, and I bought the leeks and have put the bum ends, literally just cut off the root ends. What are you doing, Minky? Minky, are you helping or hindering? Having a great time. I put the bum ends in the ground and they regrow like this. So then I cut these and they regrow. So it's a kind of perpetual situation going on where they just keep regrowing and regrowing. But some of them have also gone to seed, which is fabulous because the result is this. I never harvest seeds off leeks. I let them grow, they literally grow new leeks on the flower, on the flower head. So just let them go to seed like this, which they do like this, and there's a few snails on these. I'll feed those to the chook. So that's the flower head, and then it goes through this sort of process here, and then you get this. So I'm assuming that the seeds actually germinate in place. I'm not actually 100% sure. This is just from my own experience observing these and then trying stuff out. So then what you can do two things. One is you can bend it over and just put it in the ground, and these little baby leeks will take root in the ground. Then you can dig them up and wash all the soil off and plant them where you want them. Or you can very gently pick off these little plants when they're ready. They just come off like this, and that's already started rooting. So then you just plant that. It's really simple. It's so simple. So I'll show you planting that. Just scrape a bit away with my finger here. Not next to the parent plant. You can plant them wherever you want. They don't have to go next to the parent at all. Literally, that's it. Just plant it like that. And that's what most of these are from. So it's very, very simple. Regrowing leeks. Once you have leeks, you've got leeks. If you leave them be, if you just let them flower and go to seed, you've got leeks pretty much forever. And when you harvest your leeks to eat, which obviously you need to do before they bolt to flower, most things when they bolt to flower, they're no good to eat anymore. So this one's still good. It's been absolutely ravaged by snails, but I'll cut it. So when you harvest your leeks, don't pull them out of the ground. Just cut them off at ground level, or a bit, give it a centimetre, and then it will regrow from that. So I'm going to cut this one. I'll harvest this one as well today because I think if I leave it much longer it is going to bolt. So just get right down to near the ground, cut it, and leave the base there, and that base will regrow like this one has. I cut this one last week, so in a week it's grown all of this new growth, which I will then be able to use again and eat and harvest again. And yet leave your flowers, leave your leek flowers, make sure they'll get pollinated. They should get pollinated. They're pretty attractive to bees and other pollinators. They love these sort of complex allium flowers, and just gently Just pull that off at the bottom. Just gently pull it off. Roots have already started. Straighten the soil. So you can just keep the leeks going and going and going. They're so easy to grow, and they are so easy to propagate. You can have leeks forever. You can literally start with one leek and wind up with a, you could grow leeks to sell. You really could, over a few years. So it's very simple, and I just love it. Now the other option is to get longer roots on them, and so I've bent these ones here. Whoop. I'll show you this one instead. I've just bent them down. I haven't actually even bent them into the soil, just into this wet grass. The wet grass will act as like a moisture trap, so they'll get air and moisture, and the roots will just grow down, or they'll grow into that moist substrate. It's effectively like putting them in sphagnum moss or perlite or something like that, and you just get a little bit more root development before you pull the plant off. No, here. Ow! Seriously, look what's going on here. He jumped on my back. All right, puss. Clearly had enough of being in this run. What are you up to? Puss! Minky! Puss! Okay, my gimbal died, so I think that's about it for me. That's the easy way. Hey, that's the easy way to grow leeks. And hey, why make it hard if it can be easy? All right, well, it's been absolutely lovely hanging out with you today. I hope you got something out of it. I've got dinner out of it. So I'm going to get out of the rain now, and it's hooroo from me, and it's hooroo from the leeks. Hooroo!